You know how it goes. You've got a stuffy nose, a sore muscle, an upset stomach, and your grandma or maybe an aunt suggests some old-fashioned remedy, a certain kind of tea, a specific spice. Well, it turns out they might have been onto something huge. So today we're diving into the science behind that wisdom. So that's the big question, right? Are these just old wives' tales, comforting little rituals that work because we believe they'll work? Or is there some real hard science behind these kitchen cures? Well, that's exactly what we're here to find out. And the answer is pretty incredible. Scientists have started putting these ancient plant-based remedies under the microscope, and what they're finding is that, yeah, a lot of them have powerful, measurable effects on our bodies. This is where tradition meets the laboratory, and the results are really exciting. So here's our game plan. We're going to break down 9 remedies that are backed by actual research. We'll start with nature's pain relievers, then move on to things that can soothe our stomachs and calm our minds. After that, we'll look at some stuff that can boost our body's overall systems. And, super importantly, we'll finish up with a word of caution. Okay, first up, we're digging into plants that can help manage pain and inflammation. And the best part? You probably have some of these in your kitchen right now. We're going to be covering 4 heavy hitters: the amazing golden spice turmeric, the fiery power of chili peppers, the familiar zing of ginger, and the potent aromatic eucalyptus oil. Let's start with turmeric. For nearly 4,000 years, this has been a cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine. But the modern science is just as impressive. Its active ingredient, a compound called curcumin, is a total powerhouse. And get this, one study found that a curcumin extract was just as effective as ibuprofen for patients dealing with knee osteoarthritis. That's a huge deal. But here's the key. This isn't about popping a pill for instant relief. Turmeric is a long-term player. The benefits build up in your system over time. So working it into your daily diet, maybe with a little black pepper to help your body absorb it, is really the way to go. Next up, chili peppers. Their secret weapon? A compound called capsaicin. And the way it works is so cool. When you put it on your skin, it creates this warming sensation. But what it's really doing is overloading your pain transmitters until they just give up and go numb for a while. It's so effective that they even use high concentrations of it in prescription pain patches. And you can actually make a simple version of this at home. Just please be careful. Always, always test it on a tiny patch of skin first. Wear gloves when you put it on, and keep it far, far away from your eyes. Seriously. We all know to reach for ginger when we feel nauseous, right? Well, it turns out it's also a fantastic anti-inflammatory. It works by blocking the compounds that cause inflammation and even helps break down existing inflammation, all without the potential stomach issues that can sometimes come with this common over-the-counter pain relievers. Okay, here's a great example of a folk remedy hiding in plain sight. Most of us have used Vicks VapoRub for a cold, right? Well, that signature scent and feeling, that's eucalyptus oil. Its main component, something called 1,8-cineal, has been shown to have real pain-relieving effects, even just by inhaling it. All right, let's move into our next section. We're going from tackling physical pain to remedies that help calm our internal systems, everything from our gut to our nervous system. First up, lavender. And it's so much more than just a pleasant smell. Studies have shown that simply inhaling lavender essential oil can be an effective way to help with migraine headaches. It can also help lower feelings of anxiety, and, yep, it can even help you get a better night's sleep. A few drops in a diffuser can really work wonders. Now, for the stomach, let's talk about mint, specifically peppermint. Research has shown that it's especially effective for people who suffer from irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS. It works by activating what scientists actually call an anti-pain channel in the colon, which helps reduce that inflammatory pain and cramping. Okay, for our third and final group of remedies, we're looking at ingredients that go a little deeper, helping to support and strengthen some of your body's most fundamental systems. We'll explore the incredible immune-boosting power of shiitake mushrooms, the surprisingly diverse uses of fenugreek, and the absolutely crucial role of the mineral magnesium. So let's talk about shiitake mushrooms. They're packed with good stuff. But here's the really cool part. One study had a group of healthy young adults eat a small amount of shiitake mushrooms every day. And after just 4 weeks, researchers saw a measurable, significant boost to their immune systems. That's a pretty powerful food. Fenugreek is one of those incredibly versatile spices. As a tea, it's famous for being a galactagogue, which is a fancy way of saying it can help increase milk production for breastfeeding mothers. But in supplement form, its high fiber content has also been shown to help lower blood sugar, making it a useful tool for people managing diabetes. Now, let me just ask you a question. Are you feeling muscle aches you can't explain? More tired than usual? Maybe a bit more stressed out or getting more headaches? It's so easy to just brush these things off as part of life, but they could be pointing to something really specific. You might just be low on magnesium. And what's truly staggering is that you would not be alone, far from it. Studies suggest that nearly half of the entire US population doesn't get enough of this absolutely essential mineral, which our bodies need for everything from muscle function to keeping our nervous system calm. But here's the great news. You don't necessarily need to run out and buy a supplement. You can boost your magnesium levels through food. And the list is full of delicious options. We're talking leafy greens like spinach, almonds, avocados, bananas. And yes, you're seeing that right, even good quality dark chocolate is a great source. Now, before we finish up, it is absolutely crucial that we talk about safety. Because while all of these remedies are natural, natural does not automatically mean risk-free. So please, here's the bottom line. Always use these remedies wisely. Talk to your doctor before starting anything new, especially if you're already on medication, because herbs and drugs can interact in dangerous ways. Pay attention to your body, watch for any allergic reactions, or if your symptoms get worse. And always remember, with these remedies, more is definitely not always better. From the turmeric in our spice rack to the lavender in our garden, it's so clear that modern science is finally starting to catch up with the wisdom that's been passed down for generations. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other secrets are hiding in plain sight, just waiting for science to prove them right? Thanks for watching.